Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. It is time now to focus. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started.
In Paul Scholes, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply.
And the shot! And it's there!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Number 23, Ryan Giggs.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And he's quick to get rid. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Marino really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that is a little undercooked. Looking to play him in. He's through here. Can he get it through? Not the most accurate pass. Knocks it into space. Now it's Saka. Now, can they get him away? Arsenal are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
Now that's well seen too. He's gone forward, and nicely intercepted. Thiago, it's played through for him. It's a throw-in. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ekitike. Searching pass he's played there. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Giggs. What a throw-in. Thiago. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Xavi Alonso. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pings it across. Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. Gordon. Romero promptly onto that, and that is that. And he can thump it away. Flashes it across. And that should get the job done.
Manchester can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted. And he opts to go forward. That is good alertness.
Have been indicated.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And that brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory
During the interval.
goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins.
Sergio Aguero.
And we get
Number
things going
18.
again.
Anthony Gordon.
Manchester definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to...
Great chance! And that's a good finish. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Thiago, and the pass is intercepted. Trossard, he has found the way through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Trossard clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Saka. Here's Scholes. Haaland charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he is dashing away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haaland looking for options for move. Giggs! Driving through the middle. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Thiago cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And he's going to have his name. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Haaland. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Shevchenko. Dink through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And he's quick to snatch it back. Now it's Aguero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work. Guehi cuts out the pass. Now it's Aguero. That's going wide left. Quality ball. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Shoots! And a goal! And again they hit the front. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
Number 21.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
Nicely weighted ball. Cute ball. Now how can he reach it? Shapes to shoot! And it's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find a character to respond from that.
Rodri. Rashford. Scholes. And it's Eze. Aguero. He's dealt with that really well. Rodri. And it's Son Heung-min. And he welcomes it in. Martinez gets his hands on it, and and that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perfect result.